That was Warriors fans chanting MVP for J.R. Smith last night after his Game 1 blunder. J.R. was just 2 for 9 last night and finished with 5 points. After the game, he said about the chants, quote, "I liked it. I'd rather them do that than not acknowledge me." So, Shannon, how much did Game 1 affect J.R.'s game 2? 29 points last night after his career playoff high of 51 in Game 1. He added 9 rebounds and 13 assists, but also had 5
Boston, he averaged 6 points a game,
last night's loss was LeBron's 29th in the finals, second most in NBA history behind Jerry West.
The regular season, he was 8 points on 40% shooting.
So
Game 1, I mean, this is the play he's going to be most remembered for perpetuity. Nobody remembers that Jim Marshall played 20 years and never missed a defensive snap. They only remember that he scooped the fumble up and ran a safety for the opposing team. Nobody's going to remember Mark Sanchez took the Jets to 2 AFC championship games.
I do.
That butt fumble. Oh, no. That butt fumble. That's type in Mark Sanchez and see what comes up. JR, he's done some wild, some inexplicable things.
He has.
This is it. So I'm not surprised. I mean, JR's been playing this bad the entire season. You're just like, man, JR, at least, Skip, last year when he wasn't shooting well, he would lock it down defensively. Or if he wasn't playing defensively, he'd go bonkers. He hit 5, 6, 7 threes. But when he's not giving you anything offensively, it seems like his defensive mentality is lapsed now. And he's out there just looking around like, looking at everybody like they're a Henny bottle. Like, bro, go just grab somebody. It might not be your guy, but if he has the ball and he's going towards the bucket, you probably want to try to impede his progress. That's all I'm saying, Skip. I mean, guys looking around, and Skip, every TV in my house, if they come Game 3 and somebody make a play, Joy, and somebody do this and do that right, I'm throwing my TVs out the window.
You make a lot of very unrealistic.
They better not do it, Skip. I'm tired of this.
Well, then you can get TVs that have sound.
No, I don't want to hear those sounds because I'm going to be cursing.
I see LeBron doing that all.
No, I ain't Skip Bayless.
You going to throw him out the window too?
No, I'm throwing my TVs out the window.
Isn't he doing that in the picture behind me?
Yeah.
No,
he is.
Yeah. JR, what
are you doing?
Yeah, JR, what the you doing? JR! And then, Skip, they showed it, I think ESPN, they showed it, Skip, once they got, after the play, they didn't get the shot off, and they had LeBron sitting on the sideline. Ty Lue's walking up. LeBron said, "Did we have a timeout? We had a timeout." And Ty Lue says, "Yeah." And LeBron's like,
Shannon, you're about to play overtime at Oracle. Your mind is on the wrong place. If the great LeBron James had stone-faced that play and just said, "Okay, everybody, come to the bench. We got overtime at Oracle. This is all we could have hoped for," and tried to rally the troops, maybe you would have had a shot.
But
he was defeated on the bench.
Nobody's stone-facing that.
Right? Stone-facing.
No.
Well,
that's why Tom Brady was yelling at the officials against Carolina when they blew that call. You remember, Joy?
You can't.
He should have stone-faced it.
But before the game, if you told LeBron you can have overtime at Oracle tonight, would he have taken it? Yeah.
No. Hold on. LeBron, you're going to have overtime at Oracle. But there's going to be 4.5 seconds and you got the ball and JR going to have rebound the ball. He would have taken that.
If you're a leader, I don't know. It's just me.
Oh, so now LeBron's not a leader now.
So here's what I thought. I thought J.R. Smith's reaction right after Game 1 wrecked him for Game 2. Because what did he do right after Game 1?
He lied.
He failed to own, right?
Thank you.
He said, "No, I knew this." And we all knew he didn't know the score because you could see him mouth it.
Right.
I thought we were tied, right?
Yeah. No, I thought we were ahead.
I thought we were ahead.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So the world could lip read, and obviously the reaction from the king just cemented it. It just drove it home.
Right.
What are you doing? So he lied, and we all called him on it, and then he had to spend the next 48 hours on the road digging out from under.
Yes.
He had to do 48 hours of damage control because he even had to meet with the ABC crew. You weren't listening to the sound, but Jeff Van Gundy applauded him for meeting with us and doing his mea culpa, coming clean on everything that was in his head or not in his head.
It's his, Skip, it's his fault. He stepped in that pile. So now he got to clean his shoes off. All you had to do was say, "Guys, I missed it. I missed it." Don't say you knew what it was. Who
You know
does
what?
that?
You know how it works, how the image gets made. But if J.R. Smith had sat at his locker with his head down and said, "I just completely screwed up" right
Yes.
after the game,
He would have sympathetic.
he would have been sympathetic.
Yes.
And the world would have said, "Poor guy, we all make mistakes.
man.
We've all done
Ooh.
something like that.
Yes.
Something that's stupid. That poor guy." And then all of a sudden, would they chant at him? If he had owned it right away and apologized right away, would they have chanted MVP at him last night? I don't think they would.
I don't believe they would have either, Skip.
Because the Golden State fans are pretty with it. You know, they get it. I don't think they're going to do that.
No.
I could be wrong, but I don't think so. So to me, it took so much out of him over the next 48 hours to dig out from under what he had created.
Yes.
He looked like a mental wreck to me last night. He just looked spent. He looked physically, mentally, emotionally just shot from the start.
We've seen guys have plays like this and they never recover.
They never recover.
This is
true.
This is not something this is not a regular season game, Skip. This is no matter what, you overshadow a historic performance. And it takes something really special for you to overshadow a historic performance.
Yep.
We're not talking, Bron 51, 8 and 8. But Skip, the story of the game was this play.
Yep.
The story of this game. Golden State goes on and win this series. The story everybody will be talking about. Do you remember game 1?
Yeah, it's the J.R. Smith game.
Yes.
For years, from 10 years from now, it'll really be the J.R. Smith game. Yet we both agreed right out of the box on Friday's show, he doesn't deserve the bulk of the blame, right?
No. He should have just owned, Skip, if you just own it from the beginning, because it takes a special person to overcome that. You got to realize when Magic dribbled out the clock in 84, Skip, he was already a 2-time champ with a 2-time finals MVP. So he already had that on his resume. So clearly, and plus that 42, 15, and 7 game, he had that on his resume too.
He did.
Without Kareem.
That is correct.
J.R. Smith has none of these accolades on his resume. He can't fall back and say, guys, hold on, wait a minute. Dude, I'm 2-time finals MVP. I'm gonna, no, I'm like, JR, bro, just go say, look, guys, hey, I had a brain cramp. I forgot, I was thinking in my head, wow, if we'd have been ahead by 1, you would have needed to get the ball. Mm-hmm. Why would you run if you're ahead? Because he would need to make both of them in order for you to be ahead by 1, JR. But Skip.
And he said, I dribbled out looking for LeBron. I don't think he's looking for anybody.
LeBron was yelling this. Because when he first got the ball and came, LeBron was like right here, give me the ball. But he actually thought they were ahead. He actually thought they were ahead because Skip, he wanted them to come try to foul him. And LeBron was like, dumb. We behind 1. Mm-hmm. He ain't come. But Skip,
and the sad part about it was, he had a chance to be the hero and became the GOAT of the game, lowercase GOAT, because JR's just crazy enough to, if he did know the score, to just turn right around and make a 6-foot shot to win the game.
But the thing is, Skip, because he's been playing bad for so this entire year, we can't put game 2 because in game 1, Skip, before that play, he was 3 of 10 in game 1. Last night he's 2 of 9. Mm-hmm. So even before that play, Skip, he was playing bad. This year, Skip, this year's been, because we've been asking, when is JR going to play, Skip? When is JR going to be the old JR? We know what he's capable of. Yeah, he's enigmatic. Enigmatic. Yes, Skip, we know that. We know JR one game, Skip, he might go 0 for 10. Mm-hmm. But he'll come back the next game and go 7 for 12 from the 3-point line. We've been waiting all year, Skip, to see that JR.
So have you seen enough? You want him on the bench for game 3?
No, if you bench him, it's over. It's over for him. But he shouldn't be getting 30 minutes, giving you those kind of numbers. I would have a quick hook. Kyle Korver is going to be my first. Kyle Korver or Jeff Green is going to be my first guy off the bench. And then you know what, Skip? I might be willing, you know what? I got to get Rodney Hood. I got to give him at least 5.
I would too. He can't. I mean, real minutes in the second quarter.
Yeah.
I would too.
Put him in there with LeBron. And say, look, bro, I'm going to need you to D up on Steph or D up on Clay, and I'm going to need you to knock down the open shots.
I would start Kyle Korver. I just would. He's too good.
Yeah.
Let him get in the flow right away. See what happens.
Especially because Clay is a little hobbled. I mean, he still can shoot, but he can't get off those picks as quick as he normally could. So that might help, Kyle stay a little closer to him.
Might.
You know what this reminds me of? Speaking of JR not explaining the situation right away. Remember Marcus Williams in the Saints-Vikings game?
Yeah.
And he immediately talked about how he just messed up, and everyone felt horrible for him.
Yes.
Horrible.
That's all you got to do, Skip.
I know.
Man, I blew that one. Man, don't be talking about, man, I knew we were ahead, and so I was just trying to run out the clock.
I mean, that is JR, though. And look, I remember when the Jets went to the AFC Championship game. Jason was on one of those teams, remember?
Uh-huh.
That was a good year.
Yeah.
And
Real good year.
Yeah, what happened?
And then,
what happened with the guy running to another man's butt?
And then, does LeBron need more help from his teammates? We'll discuss that with Steven Jackson next.